don't really know what's going on, but I'm having a good time. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. Thank you for being here with me. I am so thankful that you are choosing to watch this video and spend what is my Saturday with me. So I do have a couple things that I want to get done today. I want to run some errands. I want to clean the house just because next weekend is my wedding shower and I have family coming in town. McLean's parents are coming in town. It's just going to be a crazy weekend, and then tomorrow is the Super Bowl. So I feel like today is really my only day to kind of get some things knocked out, which I'm going to do, and you guys are going to come with me. So I'm starting off the morning by popping into Goodwill. I have some things to donate and I'm going to browse around. I have a return to make at Ulta. I'm going to get some iced coffee. I want to read my book, maybe at the coffee shop. We'll see how I'm feeling. And then I may stop at Target. I should really make a list, honestly, of the things I'm trying to conquer today. That is just now striking me as a good idea. So I might do that because I'm waiting another like 5-10 minutes for Goodwill to open, and then I'm gonna try to get in, get out before it gets super crowded because it is a Saturday. So I'm gonna sit in my car and maybe make a little list of the things that I need to get done. But definitely want to straighten up the home. Have a friend coming over for the Super Bowl tomorrow, and then return. Ooh, Barnes & Noble, that's what it was. Barnes & Noble. There's a book that just came out that I really want to get, even though my TBR is so long. But, you know, I just want to secure her. She'll be there waiting for me whenever I am ready. Let's just see where the day takes us. Curious on what I was returning at Ulta from my last video, I unfortunately had to return the La Roche-Posay face wash. I have no doubt that it's super clean and works for a lot of people, but it just made my face start to burn. And actually, reading some of the reviews, if you have very sensitive skin, that niacinamide in it, it's very common to be irritating on the skin. And since I've been using a retinol, I think my skin is just extra sensitive on top of already being very sensitive naturally. So what I've been waving around though is what I got instead. Just, you know, my tried and true Good Molecules. Everything I've loved by them, everything I've gotten by them I've loved. And so I just got their hydrating facial cleansing gel. This was literally $12 and it's huge and got an excellent score on the clean scale. The reviews are great. I just need something gentle that I can use morning and night that isn't gonna like mess up and irritate my face once I put more products on it. So the other thing about the La Roche-Posay that's something to note that I saw some reviewers mention that I found to be true is that it didn't wash off my skin. I would go put on my brightening toner or my hyaluronic acid and it would kind of get a little sudsy on my face, like soapy almost. And then I realized the face wash was still on my skin. Like it was resting on top of my skin even though I washed it off. So just something to keep in mind. I just want to validate anybody who may have had a negative experience and anyone considering it. Just read the reviews. And with the wedding so close, I just realized I probably shouldn't be trying like anything new, crazy. So just keeping it gentle. We're in our registry gift era.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Literally
McLean is so excited when his gift just came in. We got a really awesome coffee grinder up in here. We have been cleaning all morning. We are hosting a friend over for the Super Bowl, which is today. Gonna have some lunch, and then we're gonna make some guacamole, some margs, and then dinner. And just kind of chill and hang out and have fun. Love sports. Love.
Perfect.
A little note.
Yeah.
I'm all bad. That's so sweet.
So sweet.
Thank you,
Beth.
Aunt Beth. That
oh
is such a sweet gift. We are so thankful. McLean is so excited. Look at this little brush it comes with to precious. So cute. So anyway, I had a showcase. I'll probably eventually either dedicate a section of this video or a future video about going through registry items I've received so far, because it's super fun to get all these little prezzies as we start our life together. We literally got some pans earlier this week, and I was crying.
We got some good cooking stuff, which is awesome.
Got some good cooking stuff, which is important.
Which is great, because we can start finally like throwing down. So,
throwing down.
Like the bear, you know?
Throwing down.
Throwing down.
So yeah, but we're gonna hang out, watch Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna watch Usher and commercials, and then
chill to them.
And just chill.
What time is it even is the Super Bowl?
I don't even know.
The Super Bowl?
Who besides Taylor Swift is in the Super Bowl? Good morning. I'm going into the office today. It is Monday. I'm going to grab a snack because I always need those on my office days. I did have leftovers from the dinner my friend and I made last night, so I can bring that with me to eat today, which is great. There's my wallet. Turn this light off. I'm trying to get better about turning all the lights off before I leave places. I need a little bag for my lunch. Does she have one of those? Oh yes, she saved some Target bags. 11 past me thinks of future me. Like, she'll need this, and she was right. I'm gonna set you here because my arm is getting very tired. But my Stanley, this is when my watch likes to chime in and say, hey, you like didn't work out at all. You lazy piece of... It's warmer today. It's gonna be chilly in the office, but it's warmer outside, so I don't want to like be sweating. There's lunch. Let's head to work. Made it to lunchtime. Hair is already up. It's been one of those days. So I'm gonna honestly just eat my lunch in my car and read my book and vibe. That's keeping it real. Also, to keep it real, the microwave was kind of not working in our little break room, so my lunch is cold and we're just gonna get through it because it's sustenance. Maybe I'll go get a little treat. This day is kind of feeling like a little treat. Every day feels like a little treat, but today definitely feels like a little treat. So I'm just gonna read my book, eat, and then head back because I have a couple meetings this afternoon and I already just cannot wait to go home. I'm currently in the second bedroom guest space. It's kind of been cleared out, which is great, but the stuff that was in here has now been replaced with a lot of our registry gifts that are coming in. Like, they come in really big boxes. Like, we've gotten some cookware, dishes, all that stuff. So that needs to be cleaned out, but this is kind of like our gift room, I guess. Makeshift. Wasn't just kind of where everything has gone. It's almost 8 in the morning. I got up, I had some breakfast, I did my skincare, got dressed. It's remote day for me today, which I love because I can get some things done on the personal front that I need to, as well as working. I have a bar class that I'm taking at noon. I've been using ClassPass for the last 6 months. It's because I started in August. Have absolutely loved it. I use it really just to go to this bar class because I have learned that I love bar Pilates style workouts, but honestly paying for ClassPass is cheaper than getting a membership just for this bar location, and that's just, you know, better for me right now. And I think I've taken a noon class one other time before and it was fine. It's just a weird time. You got to make sure like you eat a little bit before because it's lunchtime, so you're not like starving. But luckily I feel like with work, I'm probably about to jinx it right now, but that like noon to 1 hour, it's like very normal to be busy and kind of like off, a little away from the computer since it's lunch. But I'm excited because I always feel so good after doing those workouts. But I need to do a little laundry, I need to wash some bedding. I need to pick a day of the week where I do that because it's kind of just like going off a feeling right now, and I honestly need to be like, no, Sundays are my day, or whatever. It's my day to wash all of my big loads. So I'm just rambling. This is a stream of consciousness. The real reason I started this clip is because I wanted to talk to you about some books that I've been reading. I want to do a book update. My two most recent reads were Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, and Hellbent, which I read on my Kindle. I got it through the local library in the Libby app, which I love doing. This book pleasantly surprised me. I mean, this book's been out since like 2019, I believe. And I knew there was a lot of mixed reviews going into this book, and so I found it at a used bookstore, and I was like, I think this is the way to get it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Let me pay like a discounted price for it. And the first 100 pages, I truly was fighting for my life. I had no idea what was going on, and I was just really going off on the belief that it was gonna get better. And then which by like 150 pages, I was like, all right. Like side-eyeing it a little bit. And then by 200 pages, I was like, fine, I need to know what happens. And that's when I started annotating. It was definitely dark. There are some themes and things discussed that you may want to check trigger warnings for. But I read a lot of thrillers, and I've also read some dark fantasy, so it was nothing, unfortunately or fortunately, that I have not experienced before. I'm glad that I read it. It's so easy for me just to do like a romance or a fantasy where it's like I can just read it really quickly, and this book took me a couple days to get through, like consistently reading each day. So it felt like a little challenge to myself in that way, to read something that I wasn't sure that I was gonna like and then be pleasantly surprised. Hellbent was a little bit more fast-paced, her second book. I still enjoyed it, but I think really the overarching theme of this duology so far, because I think there's more coming, is that I don't really know what's going on, but I'm having a good time. So I gave this book 3.5 stars, rounded up to 4, and then I gave Hellbent 3 stars. I enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to, but that does not mean that I like loved it, if that makes sense. Valentine's Day is this week, and I thought it'd be fun to put all my little, this is my little makeshift hat. I wrote all of the romance books I have on my TBR onto little sheets of paper, and I thought I'd kind of dig one out and see which ones I'm going to read for this week, which these things kind of make me nervous because there's a couple in here that I'm like, I don't know if I want to read that, like, because they were gifted to me, or like, it's fine, I'm sure they're good books, but it's like I didn't pick it out, but I wanted to be fair to like all the books in my TBR. But I went and I used the physical books that I have in my TBR, and then I went on Libby to browse for any that would be available now for me to read on my Kindle, just to have more of like more options to pick from. Oh my gosh, I'm like actually really nervous. I don't know why. I haven't really read romance in a while. It's been very fantasy oriented for me so far this year. But this is for Love Month. I was like, this is sweet. Let's do that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Huh. Okay. I put this one in here as kind of a wild card. It just came out by Ali Hazelwood, called Bride. This is kind of her fantasy adult debut, I believe, if I'm correct. It's definitely still fantasy, but it's very much romance listed as well. So that will be kind of maybe a good segue into romance. Like, I feel like I'm gonna pick 2. I think I'm gonna pick 2 for this week because I can like tear through romances pretty quickly. Okay. Book number 2. Oh, yay! Life's Too Short. I've had that book for a while and it looked really cute, by Abby Jimenez, so I'm excited to read that one. I've liked most books I've read by her. The only one I have not liked that I've read by her was The Friend Zone. When they, like, the miscommunication trope, like when it's overdone and you're like, this is like, these people have issues. Like, they should really be able to say. They should really be able to talk about something like this. Like, it shouldn't be the entire book. And if you remove that point from the book would be like this big. I digress. Have we confirmed if there's lead in these? I really need to know. Anyway, so super excited about my little romance reads. I will absolutely be reading those this week. It is Valentine's Day today. But yeah, bar class later. Gotta do some remote work. I'm probably gonna start working on this vlog. I need to do some laundry, and I kind of think that's it. I don't want to jinx it. I'm sure I'll find other things to do along the way, but let's have a little productive morning, and then whenever I have a free moment, I can read my cute little romance books. That bar class kicked my hiney. It was also restful at the same time. She incorporated a lot of good, more yoga-like movement, which I appreciated, but when the parts were high energy and high rep, they were that. Very glad I went. Kind of been wrapping up the day, had a meeting. I feel so silly, but I just filmed a silent book review for Reels. Like I've mentioned in a previous video, my sister and I are just dilly-dallying away on this little book account that we started together on Instagram just for complete fun. And when I go through the Reels on that account, I've seen some of these girls do silent book reviews and they crack me up. So I wanted to participate, obviously. I had some FOMO, so I'm gonna edit that and just like, you know, whatever, post it, maybe get the courage. I think I might end this video here because I have some ideas already to start for the next video, but I just wanted to thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed kind of seeing a glimpse into my life. I truly have the best friends. One of my good girlfriends, Raven, helped design some of the cute elements you're gonna see in this video, such as the subscribe and end screen. So I'm gonna start adding that to the YouTube, some more brand consistency, which is super fun. Thank you so much for watching. I am so glad that you are here. I cannot wait to see you in the next video.